某人听君嗨everyone. This is your Sifu right here. Welcome to the Teen Jet Dragons YouTube channel and our open tempo session. So, here we go. Now, let's Sifu at the back. Please give me a head count and we'll begin burning incense and going into our open tempo session. Five virtue. Heart focused to the Tao. Do not see bad things. Do not listen to bad things. Do not do bad things. Believe, accept, and applies the teaching. 唔得，一心風道，非禮勿視，非禮勿聽，諸惡莫作，順受奉行。10. Commandment. Always be loyal to the Tao. Always be honest and faithful in both words and deeds. Always communicate proactively and accordingly in the lineage. Always cultivate the Dou and Tak. Never offend the order. Must focus on the Tao. Must take responsibility for your action. Always care for the lowers. Never disrespect your uppers. Never quit the Tao. 三羅十戒，一心不依，對道忠誠，真誠堅信，表裏如一，主動溝通，法道嚴明，道業綿綿，明道立德，尊卑分明，永不叛逆，專心修道，目不斜視，勇敢面對，承擔責任，對下關懷，正己化人。尊師重道，永不欺師，絕不放棄，香火萬年。3. Ordain. Bow and ordain to the Tao, the highest power before the sky. Its light shine upon us, giving birth to fortune and energizes the sky to spin. Obey for the rest of my life. 上清天羅，原始天尊，稽首歸依道，五雷上青天，元神光天下，福生把天旋，歸命上清天羅，原始天尊。Bow and ordain to the king the 5 forces that can be triggered and moved by my heart, which can cause the sky to rain down its power and purify my heart and body. Obey for the rest of my life. 玉清地羅，靈寶天尊。稽首歸依經，五行靈心轉。天花散發語，清淨我心田。歸命玉清地羅，靈寶天尊。Ordain to the sea, the celestial dragon that comes to save the world, by passing on the Samlo Tao, letting our heart reach the highest sky. Obey for the rest of my life. 太清大羅，道德天尊。稽首歸依師，神龍利人天，傳承三羅道，心向達救天。歸命太清大羅，道德天尊。12 wishes. With the accumulated success given by the Tao, blessed by the magical power, I am here to truthfully submit my wishes for the world of Samlo. May the celestial dragon from above the sky come and help me deliver my intention, report to the highest heaven, and show my heart to the immortal and deities above. I wish Samlo is forever powerful. I wish the heart of the God in Samlo will be satisfied and happy. I wish the celestial dragon will come down from the sky upon my summon. I wish the god will have all the fortune they need. I wish the country in Samlo will be peaceful and fulfilled. I wish all the gods good health and live forever. I wish the lineage be prosperous and growing all the time. I wish the Tao's luck be ascending steadily. I wish the God's light can shine down from above. I wish the Tao power will be delivered to the Taoists in need. I wish the evil forces will not penetrate and invade. I wish the positive energy will be secured and held forever. 12願道業綿綿，承受法因，自心法源，三羅諸天，神龍天外，送我神胎，九天奏書，虔正先真。一願三羅永固，二願人心安定，三願神龍天下，四願百福安寧，五願國泰民安，六願福壽康寧，七願法教興隆，八願道運升平，九願神光正照，十願合道真形，11願邪風不侵，12願正氣常存。Hi everyone, 無量天尊。Hi everyone. So today, welcome back to our nice looking lecture hall. And today our topic is going to be on what you see on the thumbnail. So that's basically about the ghost stuff again, and continuing on from our previous lecture, previous OT, the Open Temple, we were talking about how you're so easily able to encounter those dead souls, those soul energy from all kinds of sources. Just by talking to people, just by eating, just by looking at whatever, okay, you can get a piece of that. And it's going to be one of the many things that can screw up your day or change you, change the way you think and so on. And you will wonder, how can I deal with that stuff? Now, before I get on to how to deal with it, okay, let's talk about the concept again, so like people not here will kind of understand a bit. Okay, now if you don't get it, watch the previous OT, the Open Temple, which is also available in our playlist. So basically, what I'm talking about yesterday was the soul energy. Okay, there are three types of the soul energy: neutral, positive, and negative. And basically, everyone has it. Doesn't matter if you believe in Taoism or not. It doesn't really matter. But that's how human is, and that's how, living being and life works. So soul energy is the energy inside you. And the neutral type of soul energy is basically responsible for connecting you to yourself in the, what we call the pre-heaven side. So basically, when you wake up and you feel like yourself, you feel you know what you're doing, you have direction, sense of being and such, that's the power of the neutral soul that is actually doing its work. Now, when the neutral soul is harmed or injured or weak, then you wake up and you feel like you're not so yourself. You lost focus. You feel like it's a waste of time living here, and everything is just like a waste of time. Okay. Now, the negative soul is responsible for thinking and processing and absorbing information from the outside. So basically, like the learning, listening, and even your communication skills and everything is related to the negative soul as well. If you're a thinker, always like to think and process things inside here, then your negative soul is often like stronger or more active than a normal person already. The positive soul is responsible for your physical action. So it's like I hear the kettle beeping and want me to go shut off the the stove, but then I just don't feel that urge or push from my body that tells me, look, go, 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 like that. I just sit here and wait like 10 seconds or 30 seconds before I actually decided to, oh, let's stand up and move. That's showing that the yang soul, the positive soul, is weak, and that's why you have a physical delay. And some people, they wake up and don't want to move at all and feel like they're so tired, physically tired, and that the yang one, the positive soul, weak at that moment. So when you're talking to people, or people talking to you, okay, out of the mouth here outputs the energy, the soul, and that's the energy inside your body, which is the negative soul, and the negative soul comes out and it sticks around the people. Okay, so basically, like, someone talk to you, their negative soul is going to come to you and stick around you for a while, and because of that, you will be able to sense the kind of thinking, the feeling, and all that stuff from them. And sometimes, like, you talk to someone and that feeling of them sticks onto you, and it lasts the whole day. It's like suddenly, for example, okay, let's say the husband went out with some friends and the wife is at home, okay? Now the husband used to be pretty good, and then he went out with these friends, and he don't realize that all these friends, the energy sticks onto him. It changes the way he think, act, and talk and such. So after the whole day, he come back home, the wife will feel like, how come you're like that? How come you're like suddenly so different? Like the way you speak, the tone, or even, you know, like little things like you know, your way, like your style or personality kind of got changed, or like just a little bit different, you know, not like so normal. And because you were picking up all these souls from your friends and they're sticking onto you, and while they're around, they suck up your energy and also change the way you think. And yeah, basically that's how people stick around with each other, and then they start to have like pick up the habit and like how each other talk and stuff like that. And eventually you see they kind of like mix a lot, and then they become very alike in a way, because basically that's how nature works. Okay, so yeah, that's already the negative soul. Okay, it's not like oh, their negative soul is like around me. It's not like they have a ghost like around. Okay, but when people die, their body also releases all that soul energy to the outside, and that is the actual ghost. So the actual ghosts do exist, but you don't need to actually face the actual ghost to have the same kind of problem as like, oh, just some soul energy from someone. The problem can be the kind of effect that this will have on you can be really alike, okay? Because it's the same kind of thing that we're talking about. It's the soul energy, okay? Now, a ghost is like more powerful, more like bigger amount, like the dosage of the soul energy is much greater than just your friend talking to you, of course. Because when someone died, okay, when someone died, their body dies, and it's like the body is like a balloon. Okay, now you die, the balloon kind of leaks the gas, leaks the energy, leaks the air, and eventually those energy inside the body leak, and everywhere it goes. Now, where does it go, and like how is it going to work? Well, basically that's the scary part. So this thing or this person who die, okay, their soul energy comes out, and the soul energy have no more body to stay in. Like the housing, the housing is gone. Okay, so they need to find somewhere else to go into, and that's why the soul that comes out will find anything that they can crawl onto and they will stick onto it and stick around it. So that's right. The soul that come out is like air comes out here in the exposed opening. When you are lucky enough to go and look, then you look at the dead person, you build a relationship already. That relationship has a little hair like energy line that connects you and this person. And now the soul energy, the chi, can go from this hairline and all the way into you. And now you will get a piece of that stuff. So yes, even you are driving and you happen to bang into a roadkill or something, you will still get affected. And that's annoying. Yeah. Oh, what about, like, let's say you go to the supermarket or grocery or the wet market, okay, to buy meat, buy fish, let's say, okay. Now, the butcher, okay, take a live fish from the seafood tank, and then, oh, you want this? Okay, I pick up the food, and then, and then the fish die right away. Will that have any issue? Yes, it will. Okay, but of course you're not like you're not that fragile. Okay, it's not like, oh, a fish die and I'm instantly going to like go crazy and, you know, be possessed by a fish. And like, no, do that. Okay, it's not like that. It's not like that. Okay, the fish energy compared to a human, okay, human being, it's a big difference. Well, think about it. The fish don't, like, you know, fish or other kind of animal, they're not as intelligent as human being, right? Look at the world right now. Everywhere is like dominated by human being, right? We create things, we build cities and stuff like that. But fish don't. Animals don't do that, right? Humans create things, but animals don't. Animals don't come up with like, oh, take a look, we got some fashion here. They don't do that, okay? Now, animals are like the processor of the world. They basically help nature to cycle, to process element, and that's basically it. So their soul energy is not as strong as humans' soul energy. Okay, human is much stronger, and the effect that comes out from human is a much greater effect, like when the soul energy tap onto you. Okay, but then yes, seeing a roadkill or seeing the butcher, like, you know, kill the fish in front of you and things like that, there will be some, not a lot, some, okay, of that soul energy that's going to affect you. But what is the kind of, like, what's the kind of effect? It's not always like you get the effect and then you get all crazy, hot-headed, and like, it's not like that, right? You just get a piece of their soul energy and it affects you to become a little bit more inclined to such and such and such pattern, like that. So it's not always like a bad thing, like it's going to kill you, right? These soul energy sticks around, but it's not going to like really kill you. It's going to influence you. Influence, like, yeah, very mild, okay, with these little animal things. So it's fine. Now, however, what happens if you don't know about all these things, and let's say you bang into some roadkill, okay, like a squirrel died or a skunk died on the road, just like maybe just a moment ago it died, and then you happen to drive your car and go by here, and then you look, oh shit, I look at something like that. What to do? Will that affect you? Number one, yes, it will, okay? Big or small, I don't know, but mostly a small influence. But then even a small thing can spoil your whole day, right? So you don't want that stuff, then you need to do something about it. Now, if you look at our previous believe 3 or something lecture, we talk about like how when you are helping the dead souls that are stuck or not going forward yet, if you help them to like move on and help them to like go forward. Okay, that is actually a way of paying, like giving back to nature. You're helping nature to cycle, and definitely it's a great way to give back. So how do you do it? How do you help nature to cycle and push these soul, okay, or soul fragments, to push them to recycle? How do you do that? Okay, well, very simple. Now there are two cases. One case is that the energy is outside of you. Okay, they stick around on the outside and cannot get into you yet, so you're still kind of safe. Okay, they're like outside. But then, because of these energies existing outside of you, it is annoying and it is bothering, and it's like you're in a room while like everyone is smoking around you. You're not smoking, but the stuff around you, you know, it's trying to give you the influence already, and it's very frustrating. Another type is that those energy actually went into you, and when it went into you, it affected the way you act. Okay, so you actually do it. For example, oh, suddenly you picked up this habit of your friend, and you start to like act like him. Okay, that's the kind of issue. Now, both ways, it's not like a dead end. Don't worry. Okay, there's always a fix. Now, if you're in the lineage, you have the purification spell, the Jing spell. You can use that to purify. Once you purify, you neutralize the soul energy, and then the soul energy can move on. Okay, that's one simple way. When you neutralize them, okay, when you neutralize, then the soul energy will also be able to move on. Okay, that's one way for a disciple. Now, if you're like very new to our lineage and you're kind of, you know, overwhelmed and things like that, can there be something easier? Yes. Okay, there is actually something easier. Okay, now when you look at let's say those roadkill or something like that, okay, very simple. You use your right hand, form a doji like that. Okay, there's to output the Tao power, and then your left hand can put underneath like that. Okay, and you look at the thing, and then you say inside your heart, this is like a name of the one of the deity. Okay, so you will say this. Okay, 太乙救苦天尊，太乙救苦天尊. Okay, that's the deity name. Okay, for saving these things. So 太乙救苦天尊，太乙救苦天尊，太乙救苦天尊, and you keep reciting a few times, and then hook your heart, flip, and then flip your hand and wipe as you stomp your right foot. And basically that get rid of the problem right away, instantly. Okay, so you're like instantly pushing the magic power, pushing it in, and like right away you want to let that power deal with these things right on the spot. Okay, that's the fastest way. You don't even need to remember a spell. It's just like one name. Okay, very simple. Now this method can be done by our like any level disciple. It doesn't matter you're in the Tinya stage, Sammo stage, Sano stage, you can still do it. It's very easy, and it's something very practical, because sometimes you just don't know what's there. Okay, so you need to know that by doing a cleansing, you're neutralizing stuff, so it won't be bad for them. It's just helping nature to cycle, and because nature cycles better, okay, you will be the one getting the benefit. You will be helped by nature because you help nature first. Okay, so that's like the tak, what we used to talk about. The tak is like you give back to nature, and nature likes you and will bless you and will help you. Okay, so this is a very simple method. For example, when you are looking at the butcher with the fish, okay, Now you can hold this, and then after they're done, okay, 太乙救苦天尊 and bow 3 times. Okay, poke yourself, blow out, blow, and then stomp the right foot. And basically you wipe, and the fish soul energy is being released by this power already. Okay, now of course if you talk about human or some bigger stuff, okay, like animals, that is huge. Okay, now they have more soul energy, and it takes more effort, more power to like neutralize and to dissolve the problem. And that, well, you need to be ordained in order to deal with that. Okay, a lot more to do, but not impossible. Okay, you just need to learn this stuff, like really start learning it in order to do it, because it's not something that just anyone can, learn from the video. Okay, it's something that you need to actually, like, real person learning kind of thing, back and forth. Okay, to learn the magic. Now this is a very quick method to deal with the dead souls, and it includes the dead people, the dead animal, and like even from butchers and stuff like that. And the more you use it, like if you're a disciple, the more you use it, the more you will see that your magic power also grows fast. So while you're helping others, you're also helping yourself. Think about it, huh? That's a good deal. So dealing with these soul fragments and soul energy, you can use other things too, like in our after death ceremony.